Hello YouTube, and ahoy there crewmates! So, after 1 year on YouTube, I thought I'd do a video recapping the year and talk a little bit about what I've been getting up to and what I've learned, and share some of my experiences along the way with all of you. So I think I wanted to start off by talking about the learning. I had definitely seen that doing a YouTube channel takes a lot of effort and time. There's a lot to learn. Specifically, I come from a programming background, and there's not really the opportunity to do any kind of video editing, content creation, or really writing in the way that you would for kind of screenplay or doing a guide or a video or something like that. So a lot of what I've been experiencing from the past year has all been me learning new skills, and there is a lot, but I think I've been fortunate enough that there's enough content creators out there that they can kind of help you along the way, and they definitely did for me. The number one thing is that because there's so much to learn, I think a lot of people get put off, but the reality is you just learn as you go. You know, your first video will be awful. You know, the sound quality will be bad, the lighting will be bad, the camera will be bad, you will be bad, what you talk about will be bad. But I think it's about taking all of these things in stride and just improving as you go. So I hope from my first video to the videos I produce now, I've already improved somewhat in quality. I'm still a novice to all of this, and I have a long way to go before I could say that I'm comfortable or feel happy with the content that I produce. But that's all part of the process, and I'm very fortunate and grateful that I've had the opportunity to do that. So I think in reflection, I'm really happy that I took this journey, because whether it goes somewhere or not, it's allowed me to learn, and that's something that I think everyone should do constantly. And during the learning process, I think I figured out along the way what kinds of content that I not only enjoy doing, but I think you on YouTube enjoy as well. When I started out, I just started doing Let's Play, and whilst those were super fun to do, and I still do a fair amount of those, they haven't really got the same kind of traction or viewership that the other videos that I've done have. Now, what this suggests to me is that there's more of a need to produce content that provides a little bit more value than someone's entertainment factor. The next thing I wanted to talk about was obviously Barrow Trauma. Barrow Trauma is a very interesting game. I remember my first gameplay sessions in it. I had absolutely no idea what was going on. There wasn't really a tutorial, there wasn't anyone on YouTube to explain things, so I kind of knew that this was possibly a game that I really wanted to get into, because I could discover things and share them with you as I explored through my own journey of discovering the game. That has been hugely successful for my channel, and the community that has grown around it, all of you, have really supported me through that kind of journey. And I'm very grateful that I was able to find an early access game that not many people were doing on YouTube, and that was still popular and had a huge community behind it. I think that's a really rare find, and most of that is just down to luck. That it was the right place and the right time. Obviously, those guides and the community have been absolutely fantastic. And it is one of those things I see lots of content creators talk about, is that they draw inspiration from all of you. And for me, what that really means is that we all have those moments where we kind of sit in bed and can't be bothered to do something, or want to take the easy route out, or just not do something. Today is an off day. But when I see the comments and suggestions from people who are like, oh, have you tried this? Or, oh, this would be great if we could do this. Or, thank you so much, this video really helped. All of that basically inspires me to make more content, because it shows me that I'm making a difference. And that is just inspiration in itself. So I think this is very much a thank you to everyone in the community that has commented on videos and has reached out. I have read every single one. I've put kind of a safe mode on so that all the negative comments get filtered out. I do read them, I laugh a lot. Some of them are great. I won't share them with you because this is a family-friendly YouTube channel. But even the negative ones I also appreciate as well, because they give me a really good laugh as well. So what's next for me on YouTube? Well, I have a lot going on in my personal life, which hopefully shouldn't get in the way too much of making videos. Specifically for YouTube, I've got a lot more guides and content planned along the way. I have a list that's bigger than my current capacity to produce content at the moment, which I think is a good place to be. I have more ideas than time to execute, and I hope it remains that way because I never really want to run out of things that I could be working on. With the guides specifically, I'm going to branch into some other games. I've already tried to do so with some of them. I want to build a community around people that just enjoy playing games together and sharing in the online cooperative experience. Definitely in the VR space for sure. I think over the next 10 years, we're going to see huge advancements in VR technology, and it's already gone beyond mainstream. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the year to see what VR titles come out. But also, I think cooperative games, specifically multiplayer cooperative games, have been on the rise for the past couple of years as well. And I'd like to see a lot more of that, and the communities around that grow, because there are some great titles out there, and I'm sure there's more on the way. That's all from me as a yearly update. Hopefully I can look back at this in 10 years time and showcase the journey that I've been on to get to this point and beyond. Thank you for supporting me, and I hope I can continue to learn, grow, and showcase some great content with all of you. Until next time, peace. Before the outro video, I want to thank all my Patreon supporters. You mean the world to me and allow me to keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you.
Na, na, na.